Good afternoon, everyone. Do you want to make more money in the security guard industry? Follow these basic three rules, and you'll be on your way to making more money. Now, companies that look for good quality security guard officers that pay very well, such as 17 plus dollars an hour, are going to be looking for very specific information from those security guards. Rule number one: invest in yourself. If you don't have the level two security license already, get the level two license. And if you already have it, invest in the level three. And if you have the level three license, invest in your level four license, because that's going to provide you much more needed training, such as self defense, to help protect yourself and protect those around you. Now, if you already have those licenses, the reason those are very important is because employers like ourselves, BPS Security, we start our security guards at $17 an hour. The guards that apply with us, we expect them to already be licensed before we even consider them for employment with us, because we have a strict requirement hiring people that have a minimum of 3 years experience plus $17 plus their level 3 or level 4 license, so they can qualify for the $17 an hour. If you don't have those, we're not even going to consider you, and we're just going to put your application to the side. Now, on top of having your level 2, level 3, and level 4 license already on hand, make sure you have your pepper spray, your baton training in as well, because those are going to help you get a better position with us or with other companies like ours, just because you're already well trained and you have everything you need to provide the job. Invest in a good quality level 3 holster at a minimum. You'll be surprised how many people apply with us and they have an Uncle Mike's holster that's Velcroed to secure the gun that they bought at Academy for $10 at the store. Make sure you have a level 3 holster, because that's going to show that you're more professional than those guards, and you're more likely to be hired right away. Now, if you have your training and your equipment ready to go and your license is current, after you give your 2 weeks notice with your other employer, you're able to start with the company. You're going to be in a better position than those that don't have any training, don't have their license, because those people are going to take 2 to 3 months to get all their training equipment in place, meaning those companies are not going to look at those employees just because they don't have everything they are required to have to start with that company. Now, rule number two, grooming is very important. Not just your clothing, but your breath, your body odor, all those are going to play a role in you getting come into a interview in flip-flops and shorts, which we've had plenty of people do that because they thought it was just for security. They didn't come in well dressed. Those people are not going to get hired. Make sure your grooming is well taken care of. Your pants are well ironed and starched. Same with your shirt. Good haircut or comb it. These days, a lot of companies don't care about tattoos or piercings, as long as they're not, what's the best word to use? I would say offensive to other people. Just make sure that it's a good, tasteful tattoo, if you know what I mean. That's not an issue for a lot of companies like ourselves. Rule number three, make sure you collaborate with your team members, your employer, and those clients, possibly, depending on what the type of post you have. If there are issues on the property and you can figure out the solutions and then come to your employer and say, we have these issues, I think this solution will work very well for everybody on our property, bring it up to them. That's going to show that you care about your post, you care about the client, you care about the security guard company, and they're going to look at you as more of a supervisor and managerial employee than just a security officer working at a post. And then you can get promoted to those positions and start making your way up the ladder and earning more income, but also more experience with the company, because with more responsibility will come more experience, and more trainings are going to be available to you. Once you have those three basic rules, you're going to be on your way to making more money. The most important thing, get along with everybody. If you have any issues, bring it up to the company. Don't let it stress out. If security guards are causing issues, bring that up to the company, because at the end of the day, if the client is taken care of, you're taken care of, that contract is going to last forever, and everybody's going to have a job with that company. And the more happy the client is, the more likely that company can negotiate a higher rate of pay for you guys down the road. So that's very important, because we're all in this together. If you agree with me or you disagree with me, please mention down on the comments, and we'll go from there. Thank you.